Hey, happy Monday, everybody. This is Real Talk with Nick Macy, helping home buyers and sellers in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast for over 7 years now. Hope your Monday is going well and your week is off to a great start. Today I have a video more streamlined to you homeowners. This is a more specific video for you homeowners actually that have two properties, or you're looking to get a second property and you're figuring out if you need to sell your other home or if you're going to keep it and rent it out. So today we're going to talk about a few different points for you to consider that I hope will help you come to an informed decision about what will be the best choice for you and your specific situation. So let's get to it right now. Okay, so the first point to consider that you're going to need to look at is, will the property produce a positive cash flow? In other words, what I mean by that is take all of the deductions that you're going to have to consider, your mortgage if you still have one, taxes, HOA if there's an HOA, insurance, think about potential repairs that you're going to have, add all of that up, anything else that might come into play, and see, are you going to be netting a profit or will you be losing money every month? If you're losing money, then you're most likely going to want to consider selling the home rather than renting it out. It's simple as that. All right, the next point to consider is thinking about your return on investment. So if you're still looking, you did the math and you find that renting it out actually would make you a profit per month. Now you need to think about what would happen if you were to sell the home right now. How much money would you be making selling your home, and compare that to how much you'd be making renting every year. If you were to sell it now and you would not make much money, then you might want to think about holding on to it and renting it out until the market starts to improve. But if you did buy the home a couple of years ago and the market has gone up a lot, which I do know that's a very true scenario for a lot of people. You might have bought the home 5-6 years ago and the market has gone up so much that you could be making $100,000 profit if you were to sell right now. It's going to take a while for you to make that much money by renting it out every single month. So think about that for your next step. All right, the next thing for you to consider are your taxes. Now there's something called capital gains taxes, where if you are to sell your home, you have the potential to have some tax, you could be taxed on the profit of selling your home. Now there's different tax brackets that everybody falls into. So you could be taxed, I think it's up to like 20% depending on what tax bracket you fall into on the profits of selling your home. Now there's an exclusion to that if this is your primary residence and you've lived in the home for at least 2 of the past 5 years. The IRS will allow you to you won't have to pay taxes up to $250,000 if you're single, or if you file your taxes married jointly, then that's up to $500,000. So if you have not lived in your home yet for at least 2 of the past 5 years, consider that there are going to be additional taxes that you might have to pay on the profits if you were to sell your home right now versus holding on to it, living in there for a little bit longer so that you can avoid that. All right, point number 4 for you to consider about should you sell or rent out your home is to take your crystal ball and see what the market is going to be doing in the next couple of years. Now, since we don't have a crystal ball, it's not exactly cut and dry, but you can look around, see how things are going. Are there lots of businesses moving into the area? Are there lots of new construction homes being developed? Those are indicative of the market in your area continuing to increase as there's a demand for more and more people to be moving into your area. Those all show signs of a positive market. You might want to think about renting out and holding on to the home for a while so that in the future when home prices are considerably higher, you could sell for a profit at that time, while in the meantime, you're recouping money every month from your rental. Now, if things are looking like they're going in the opposite direction, then you might want to consider selling, but make sure that you're talking to a professional that can guide you and educate you. Again, nothing is 100% guaranteed, but someone who's watching the market as their profession, they can really give you a more educated analysis of that. And the last thing for you to consider is, can you handle tenants? If you're going to keep your home and rent it out, Are you okay with managing that? You're going to be responsible for keeping up with the home. If there's repairs that need to be made, the tenants are going to be reaching out to you for those repairs to get taken care of in a timely manner. You can't push those things off or you're going to have an upset tenant. They may be a great tenant, but they may not. You never know. You want to do background checks on people, run their credit history, but nothing again is ever 100% guaranteed. Now, there are property management companies. First Partners Realty does work there. So if that's something that you might want to consider, so that you don't have to think about all of those little details about making sure rent's collected and things get taken care of. There are property management companies for a fee, of course, but if your expenses all work out and you're still making a profit and you don't want to deal with that, then that's a great option. A lot of people do use property management companies to handle their rentals for them. All right, those 5 points are going to hopefully help you make a better informed decision about whether or not you should sell your home while you're buying a new one, or if you should hold on to the other property as well and rent it out. If you have any more questions in more detail, please let me know, and I would be happy, as always, to go over everything with you. Please make sure that you check out my Facebook page, like and subscribe there. All of my videos get uploaded there, so it's in one easy to find location. And as always, Nick here with First Partners Realty. Have a great week.